1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
One hand on his queen, on the free. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a sign ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I just want to rock. I just want to I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. Long time, son. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Rutgers. And he'll push this upfield and earn that when you set it down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the pistol, Williams. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down. Now it's Mananga. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Johnson up the middle. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Williams will look to throw. Now set up the screen. Here's Moore. And the pass is stopped before he can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
There we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
First and 10 now from the 30. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10, it's McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. And they make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Set of downs for him at the 38. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. They get 22 on that one. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Went after trying good by Reichert. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. Escapes the pocket. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line.
The 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. Takes out a one-stop. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Completed right side to Addison. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Out of the gun and give to Jones. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's going to get the Vikings the 1st down.
And the Vikings first down.
From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Straight ahead they go with Jones. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's got it. And they'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it first and goal.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings pull out in front further. 13-zip. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. 14.
Bears nothing. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Williams from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. That play good for 17 on the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive.
What is up? Here we go.
First down throw by Williams. Throw left side, complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
What is up?
Undone with it. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Vegas! What is up?
At the gun, here's Williams. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Williams throwing on fourth. That's cut beyond the marker. And And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I'll run it with Manunga. He's able to manage a couple on that run. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
35-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, Williams. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears, needing 8 on 3rd down. Looking from the gun, Williams. Here's a deep shot towards the... and in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears making a one-score game before halftime. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 7. Jairo Santos to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Second and 4. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. McCarthy to throw it. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers.
And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Williams. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now here's Williams. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. DJ Moore. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready to up. Punch, Styles, punch.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Again, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided first half.
Joe Riker is lining up for the extra point.
One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
Bears 7. Joe Riker is the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Williams off the play fake. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Yes. Vegas.
First down, Williams. Throwing for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
got first down from the 31. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in. He'll have the first down and even more. Now he's past the 25. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
I love this game. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. This throw is caught. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Let go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Running back sent in motion. Again, McCarthy to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings throw the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Reichard set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Play.
To throw, Williams. Chased out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
What is up?
Pick it up. You're embarrassing.
To the ground, it's Monangai. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
And the Bears.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Williams on first down. Buying some time right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Byron Murphy picks it. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the Bears will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for them. Out of the pistol, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And they're going to be be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Check nickel. Back in. Level.
They go with Mananga here. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Awesome two. Brings up second and
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has it in close. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start the second half with some needed points. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Bears 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Hits his running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Second and 8. Completed right side to Addison. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 19 Tigers. 18 Pioneers.
Looking at throw. McCarthy. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with the give to Jones. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
70 Lions.
2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
6 yards.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 40, 17, 18, go.
Now it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here. Williams from the gun. Jump off, caught by his back. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Broncos. This is out at least a few yards behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, Williams. It's on target to Moore. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this one doesn't go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They just get the play on. He lets one fly deep downfield. It's complete. Oh, my. They left it wide open downfield. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bears offense, look at this. They haven't moved. They're going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Again, it's Williams. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it.
Keeps the score 35. Bears 27. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Chandler now on the return. Jukes one defender. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And a man is there to knock that away. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So 2nd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. McCarthy to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd down. Here's Jones. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Play action, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll run here with Jones. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. One after tried good by Reichert. And the Vikings lead by 15 now.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Throw left side finds Burden. And he will be stopped now, but what's like about that effort? Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Bears, first down.
First down, Williams to throw. Throwing the out route complete. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Will be a yard at most there, and it's 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now here's Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Completed to his running back. Again, he's got room. And he will get this inside the 30.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Man in motion here. Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Working inside the red zone. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to the well again. Cuts it to the right sideline. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. And he's out of bounds past midfield. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Going to the ground again on first. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Williams off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points.
And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, the 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scorers, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Williams will look to throw. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
So now the Bears getting set. Big moment coming as they go for 2.
The Bears will line
Here he is
up
to
for
throw.
conversion.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit. So with 35 seconds left, no question about it, they've got to find a way to recover this kick. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.